Hello, everybody.
Hello.
For those of you who are not aware, this is the Ugly Cat Studio, Catherine Hebert's drawing channel, Draw With Me Live, where we are drawing with her live.
You are drawing with me.
Well, I'm not drawing.
No, you're not.
I'm heckling.
You are. So we're this week we're gonna keep going on the Markham Goose, and we'll decide if she will be in a golf course or if she will be in the bushes.
I think the consensus of like upwards of one comment on Instagram was that the bushes are better.
Yeah,
And I have to say, I go with the consensus.
but I kind of like the little golf ball on your head.
I mean, there's nothing precluding you from doing both.
That is true.
Like, I think the bushes without a golf ball is something people might like to have in their house. But, like, a special edition of the golf ball is also kind of fun.
That's true. I guess I'll keep going with the bushes and we'll see.
Now,
See what happens.
I am noticing you changing his or her gender every time you speak of her.
Yeah, it's true. I think it's because it's French, it's like une oie. Like now it's a she. But like also all animals are he until otherwise in my head. So
What is a male goose? A gander in French?
I don't know. Google it and tell me.
It's wa without the E at the end, maybe?
Maybe. Well, I'm gonna also turn off my notification.
Okay, according to DeepL, it's wa de sexe masculin, which
Okay,
is
yeah.
not what I think it should be.
Yeah, no one's gonna say that like ever.
Yeah, j'ai trois oies, puis deux oies de sexe masculin. No, that doesn't work. Ooh, it's un genre.
Un genre?
Jars.
I've never heard that.
Oie is the general word, but genre is the he goose
Huh. Well,
or the gander. I know the English word for it, but I keep not using it.
I've never heard of that. So today I learned, I guess.
Genre is from the Frankish word gar or gard, which means spike or stick, with reference to the penis of the genre.
That is pretty cool. That's a fun fact.
Now we're sadly now our stream has got to be rated mature, not safe for work.
I think we already labeled not for kids. I think I've done that.
So all you children here, plug your ears. The visuals are safe for work or safe for child, but the uncut, uncensored,
Discussion.
hardcore discussions
Yeah.
of, goose penis. Sorry, gander penis.
There's like a line of shadow behind the reference picture. I'm gonna maybe put it bigger. That I'm trying to get in mine as well, like this line here, because I think it gives some.
The one behind him?
Yeah, so I'm trying to get more kind of light on the grass. I'm really kind of procrastinating for because I don't want to do the bushes because I'm struggling with it. This is really what's happening.
Is it really procrastinating when you're doing a labor of love in your off time?
Yes.
Well, I disagree. So if we put this guy up as a print for the sale in the store, we have to call him Markham gander.
Well, maybe it's a goose.
Yeah.
Like, how do we know? Like, how do we tell, like, a lady goose and a gentleman goose? Like, what is there like difference that you can tell? Because I think they're all like drab and peahenny.
The males are larger with a thicker neck and more robust head.
I have only one in my in my photo, so I can compare.
They have the same plumage, but males may have a slightly more vibrant black on the head and a more pronounced white patch.
Well, this guy is black, pretty vibrant.
His white patch is pretty white too.
Yeah. So maybe it's a he.
Based on the robustness, I think we're dealing with a gander.
Yeah. Though I've made the head quite kind of longer and less robust in my
Yeah,
drawing.
so we got like a non-binary. His
Okay. I'm gonna maybe like make him a little bit just gonna do a backup because I might fuck it up, but I will try to maybe like
short.
make his neck a little bit shorter. Just because I might have been a little bit too far with this.
We could have two different versions of Prince, male and female edition.
And then someone who actually knows bird is just gonna be like, yeah, this was a lady all along. And would never know.
Yeah, sadly we can't like flip him upside down and check the nether parts. I don't know about sadly. Like, that might be good. I don't want to be doing that. I'm really curious if there's a behavior difference, like the fact that he was roosting in front of our car. Does that imply?
I mean, there were two of them.
Which of them was more robust?
Well, we need to go in the pictures and see.
I refuse.
Now let's erase his little head in the back.
Did you know that we are up to 10 subscribers on YouTube? Up
What?
from 9 yesterday or last week.
That's amazing.
I don't think it tells us who they are.
No, I don't think so. I don't know.
Because then I would go to each one of them and be like, what the hell are you doing? Have you nothing better to do with your time than... This is why I'm not the right person to be in charge of social media outreach.
Yeah.
I think it's not from the live streams as much as like just the videos we have up there.
Yeah.
Time lapses are pretty popular.
Yeah, the shorts that I forgot existed until today because I got recommended Lucille. And I was like, oh yeah, I need to like plan more of those.
All of the videos you put up on Instagram that are like not like timely should be put up on YouTube as shorts too.
Yeah, I just always forget because I just don't think about it.
We could probably figure out how to do it with our tools.
Yeah, like automatically.
Yeah.
Like every reel posted on Instagram will automatically like people.
Well, you may not want to do everyone, but
Yeah.
like a reel that says like, come join me on Tuesday at the thing I'm going to be at. Maybe it shouldn't be on YouTube, but like,
Yeah.
here is a cute gander / goose. Definitely could be. Should be. Must be.
I think it's a
will
bit less
be.
ridiculous with a shorter neck. What do you think?
Sorry, did you say he's more or less ridiculous?
Less ridiculous.
I think seeing the image, the neck now matches the image.
Yeah.
So, like, it's a little straighter.
Yeah.
He's more erect.
Yes.
But yeah, I think before, in retrospect, before it was a little too
Too long.
giraffe.
Yeah, I think so.
Like he's not a. He may be a goose, he may be a gander, but he's definitely not a swan.
That's a true fact.
But you don't want to make the neck too short so that he looks like a cackling goose.
Yeah, we don't want that.
Or indeed a cackling gander, which I assume must exist.
It must. I forgot about the cackling goose. I forgot they existed.
Cackling geese in shambles.
Yeah.
Okay, well, my browser has decided that it's the time to update now,
Of course.
so I cannot see the live stream. No, do not update Mac OS now.
I'm going to visit my sister in Nova Scotia next weekend, and my flight there leaves on Friday, but I almost booked it on Thursday, and I was like wondering how it would work for the live stream, because I'd have to live stream from there, and you would not be there.
Yeah, we'll have to figure that out.
Yeah, one day.
Like, we could join each other on Zoom
Yeah,
or Teams or similar.
yeah.
Not on Skype, though. They got rid of that.
They got rid of Skype.
Yep.
What? At the end of an era, we all used Skype for about like 20 minutes in the mid 2000s.
Well, no, from like 97 till like 2010, Skype was like the only way to do things.
Until when? 2010?
Something like that.
Maybe.
Like, not so much for like you and your friends chatting, but like for like making international calls and stuff.
Yeah.
Businesses had Skypes.
I think in my old job used was it WebEx? Like the same thing that the crappy.
No, you're thinking about Skype for Business.
No, it wasn't Skype for Business. It was something else.
WebEx by Cisco.
I think so.
That one is demonstrably terrible.
Yeah.
The only place I see it used is on CNN,
And it
Where-
was terrible.
where you see like 6 pixels kind of like shifting and like robotic audio, but proudly at the bottom, it very clearly says WebEx by Cisco.
I'm struggling with those bushes. They look so flat. Maybe I need more light in the front. I'm gonna go back to my reference pictures of paintings.
Is it just like your preference to have one reference up at a time, or can you put like?
No, you can only have one at a time.
Oh, that's annoying.
I mean, it's already great that you can have one.
I suppose you're sitting at a laptop with 2 external monitors. You can put pictures up
Yeah.
of whatever you want.
But when I'm drawing, I'm looking at, like I'm looking at my iPad, so like it's useful to have it on the screen. So the reference I'm using here, I have not painted. This is just a reference of like kind of brush strokes, generally like light in a painting that I find looks good. Like I'm not using that as like I'm reproducing this painting. It's just kind of a
Inspiration.
yeah, like just having an idea of like how painters like paint light and stuff like that in vegetation, because that is something that I don't know how to do. And
Yeah, you don't do a lot of vegetation
no.
other than like I suppose the still life pictures.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if a single fern or orange counts as vegetation.
Yeah, but the thing with that is that I usually like have a reference picture that I take and that I paint, so I don't have to like make up.
Yeah, and it's not like
Like-
like you're not doing individual leaves of individual bushes. You're doing like vegetation en masse, which is a little different.
Yeah, but also it's not that, is that I don't have like an actual picture of a bush that I need to paint. Like
Yeah.
this is something that I'm making up because I wanted to put bushes behind the goose, but I don't have an image for that, so I'm trying to do it like from
Yeah, when you paint an
memory.
orange, we actually have an orange that you
Yeah.
like stage a picture of with good lighting, so you can paint that orange good.
Yeah, like I place my object and I like make like I plan it so I have the lighting that I want. So I change some things, but it's not like
Plucked out of your head.
making it from like just out of thin air, which is what I'm trying to do with these bushes and like failing.
Well, I don't know about failing. You're very hard on yourself.
I mean, I think they look flat and they need to not look flat. So.
And you're doing it.
Mm-mm.
Or, I mean, you're in the process of doing it. Anyway.
Yeah. But I need to like learn. I think what I'm doing is I'm getting caught in like the details first. Like I should have done really rough shapes with the light that I wanted. And when I have the volume that I want, then I can start adding details. Now we're just starting drawing bushes, and now I have to do like light with the details, which because my brain's like that, I'm like, I'm gonna lose all my work if I don't do the details. But then you like look back and you look from like further out, and I look the kind of like zoomed out image, and I'm like, this looks super flat and it's not great. So I'm gonna try to like fight my brain and just go with like broader strokes and like get a volume, and then like go back to like details after when I'm happy with the shape. And we'll see if it works. So for people who are joining, this is a goose.
Or a gander.
Or a gander, we don't know. It's hard to say gander because it's a word I learned like about 5 minutes ago.
You didn't know gander?
No.
The people of Gander, Newfoundland are sad now that you never heard their name.
I think I've heard of the place Gander, but I don't think I've actually like as a goose.
I think and I have this problem in French, and in English, I suppose, that like as like modern urban people, we're kind of cut off from all the names of the different farm animals beyond the standard ones.
Yeah.
And definitely in a second language, like, if I put a gun to your head and asked, what is the female of the donkey? In French or English, I don't think you could answer it.
Une ânesse en français.
Okay, in English then.
In English, I don't know. A lady donkey. What is it?
A jenny.
A jenny?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. I have never heard of that.
Or a genet.
That just makes me think of Jen Elf.
From the character from...
yeah, What We Do in the Shadows.
A jenny is a female of the donkey. I'm going to look up the etymology right now. Oh, it appears to be from the name.
The name of what?
Like the name Jennifer, Jenny.
Who named the lady donkeys after Jennifer? Like who's like what Jennifer was like? You know what we should name after like Jennifer, like the lady donkey. Like who was that first Jennifer?
Well, I was assuming it's a lady who was named Ass, and then they decided to change it. Because the like old name for a donkey was an ass.
Yeah.
And the female of the ass is the she ass. Or the jackass. But all these terms have gotten secondary meanings that have kind of made them not useful.
Yeah. So anyway, what I was saying for people who are joining,
is that the she ass...
Shut up. I'm drawing a goose or gander, that I saw in the Markham hospital parking lot where I had to wait for hours while Misha's mom was getting knee surgery. And we only had like one person in the room with her, so I stayed in the car. And I had nothing to do for a long time, and there was those like geese that decided to set up shop in front of the car, and they were really cute. And I spent a lot of time looking at them, and I decided to paint one of them.
You make it sound like it was some sort of like solitary confinement ordeal.
No, it was great. I was in the car like with my computer.
Yeah, the only difference between that and like a normal afternoon is that you were like in the car with your laptop and iPad and phone versus at home with the laptop, iPad,
It
and
wasn't
phone.
terrible, but I was in the parking lot for a long time, and I had a lot of time to look at the geese. Is my point. Not that I was like sad and abandoned in the parking lot. Like that is not the point of the story. It's just that, you know, they were there for a long time, just in front of the car, which was pretty cute.
The she goose and the he goose.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all can hear it, but but Woodhouse, our cat, has decided to make his
What else?
displeasure known.
Do you want to come here and show your face? He's whiny. Viens with us.
He's always whiny.
Right there. Can you come say hi? Right there. Viens mon petit with us. He knows something is up because we have the whole rig on the desk, and he spends his whole day on my desk when I work, like during the day. But when we live stream, he's like suspicious because there's like the tripod, like here to like film the iPad, and he's like not sure about that. Hein, Woodhouse? Moi, je le sais. Viens-t'en. Viens-t'en. Viens, mon Woodhouse. Viens-t'en. Come say hi.
Is he coming? He's coming.
He is. Viens with us. Okay, he has arrived. Let's say hi with us. So, he is here. What else? What else? Okay, and he is gone. He's not gone, he's just on the other side of the tripod. He has a little bed on my desk, and he's now happily sitting on his
little sheepskin.
Yeah.
His IKEA sheepskin.
Yeah. I'm drinking Christmas tea, and it makes me think about Christmas.
What is Christmas tea?
I mean, it's a tea I bought at Christmas, and it's like Christmas tea.
That explain nothing.
And it's some kind of black tea with spices.
Oh, like nutmeg and shit?
I don't know what spices there is in it.
Peppermint?
I don't know. But I got it because the box was super cute. It's one of those like Kusmi tea that has like super nice boxes, and it was Christmas themed. And I think I was like in a bad mood that day, and I bought the tea to make me feel better, and it worked.
It seems like the wrong kind of tea to drink on a hot summer's eve, though.
I'm cold in my office.
Yeah, the AC is pretty good in here now.
Yeah, but even without AC, like I'm cold all day. Yes, with us.
He doesn't seem to be very appreciative.
I mean, why would he be? Woodhouse, you're so cute.
So we were supposed to have Jimmy, the tabby cat, the orange cat that you painted, up in the store this week. Unfortunately, with all the stuff happening around here, it has not. It is running a little behind schedule, so that might be in the next couple of weeks. Hopefully, before back to school.
Yeah.
Though school is back for a lot of people.
Oh yeah, I went out for lunch today, and there's a cégep nearby, and it was full of kids.
A cégep is like a junior college for the people not in Quebec.
Yeah, it's kind of like you have to do it before university.
They have like a step between high school and college that the rest of us don't have.
Which I think is pretty good to have.
Well,
And obviously, like, I grew up with it, so it's normal to me. But like, I think it's nice to not have to go to university for like a lot of careers if you don't want to, and it's less expensive.
not that much less expensive in the Canadian context.
No, but it is less expensive than university. Even though university is not that expensive here, like it is still more expensive than Cégep.
Either way, there's a cégep nearby.
Yeah.
You were saying.
And it was so annoying.
Yeah, I mean, like 17 to 19-year-olds are not the most popular people for anybody who's not 17 to 19 years old.
Yeah.
It does mean that the when we go for lunch, it's a lot more crowded.
Yeah.
You know, grab a coffee or fast food at a food court. It takes 4 times longer because there's thousands and thousands of youths, like hordes of them. It's like a World War Z kind of thing, except instead of zombies, they're Gen Z, Generation Zombie.
I'm also like famously not liking kids that I don't know that much.
You're like those gorillas or lions who like don't have patience for any child that's not theirs.
Yeah. Well, obviously, I mean, we don't have kids, so it would not be mine. But like,
But it doesn't stop you from wanting to like, you know, kill and eat the children of your enemies.
yeah, but like, what I would say is that I love my kids, my friends' kids.
Yeah, it's like an in-group, out-group thing.
Yeah, yeah. Like, I don't like kids in general, and like, but like, I love my friends' kids to death, and you know, they're great. But Cégep kids, different
Yeah.
story.
I mean, kids is one thing. This is not kids. This is like youths run amok.
Yeah. Anyway, I should probably stop bitching during a live stream.
We'll cut it out. We'll remove it in post.
Maybe if I put a couple branch, it'll feel better. Not really. Why is it so hard to like invent bushes? I don't know what to do to make it look good. What if I put...
Sorry, what'd you say?
I'm mumbling because I don't know what to do. Okay, maybe I can do a little like kind of hole in the bushes here, and then like we can get some branches. Oh yeah, but now the middle bush is like right lined up with the goose, which does not work. Shit is hard. Okay, I'll need to maybe have it bigger on the right side to not be so like. Just so like round. Hmm. I'm sure I can making it worse.
Well, the good thing is you can undo.
Yeah, but
You can remove it.
okay. That's less bad than it was before, I think. Oh. Hmm.
What are you thinking?
I'm looking at the. I'm actually looking at because I can see like the streaming feed in front of me, and I'm looking at my painting from afar, and I'm like, I feel like the top part doesn't have enough light. Like the top part is like there's no shadows, which
Like the
I feel
top meaning like
here
in the sky?
the right bushes
Uh,
on the top, like there's no volume. There's like an orange one and a green one, and it feels like the green one's in front and should cast shadow on the orange one. So I'm gonna try to do some of that.
there's a lot more to this than I would have guessed. No, but we don't know how the sausage is made. You think the sausage is made easily, and not with lots of heartache and second guessing.
And like sometimes it's like it just works like the first try, and you're like, okay, like that's good, that works, I'm happy. And then other times it's just like it's just not the case, and then you struggle. And I am struggling. I'll be doing the shade.
The cat is staring down as if something's happening on the ground.
What are you seeing with us? What's going on in your little head? And with us? What are you thinking about? One day you'll tell me. I wonder if I should just like start from scratch.
The whole painting?
No, just the bushes in the back. Like, do I like what's it called? Is it like the sunk cost fallacy or something like that?
Yeah.
Like you keep working on something that's not working because you've worked on it for a while, uh, but then it might be easier to just start over and get it right.
Yeah.
Ha! Thank you.
You have to tell people what you're replying
Artist
to.
page on Instagram said that little dude looks quackers to me. Quackers.
That is incorrect for the sound that a goose makes. Geese, I don't know what they honk. So he's not a quacker.
Let's try like starting from scratch the bushes in the back and see if I can get them a little bit better. And I'm gonna cut off my goose in the front just so I don't have to be careful.
Sorry, Art.page replied that he's been made a fool because I objected to his quackers. For those of you who don't know, Art.page runs a service doing art printing, and we've worked with him and just let him know about the live stream a few days ago, and he's come to join. Sorry, you were saying, Catherine?
I was saying that I'm just cutting off my goose in the foreground so I can just like sketch in the background, see if I can like get it to somewhere that I'm happy with.
And have the goose out of the way while you do it.
Yeah. Though it's less bad than it was before, so maybe I'll be back to this. But let's just quickly try see if I can get something a little bit better. Ugh, I went too fast and it crashed.
Yeah, the tools are a little janky.
It's because I always paint like really big. So like if you want to do a big print, we have the resolution, but there's a limit. Like there's a limit to what.
Yeah, there's only so much memory and CPU and whatnot.
Yeah. And because of that, I don't have a lot of layers to work with, which is good because I like to not use too many layers because I don't want it to look like a Photoshop painting. I want it to look like an actual painting. And if you work with layers, you don't get the like paint mixing. And it just becomes a little more like too overworked because then you have all the layers are well like cut up and you lose some of that kind of like feeling I feel like in the painting.
Yeah, you talk about this a lot, like the spontaneity and
yeah. And I mean I work with layers like a ton in my actual like day job, so.
But in working in visual effects, you're trying to make things look photoreal. You're not trying to like give the impression of something. You're trying to like depict it like verbatim.
Yeah, but so here I'm trying to like not use the layers to just be able to like paint like I would do if I was actually painting with like paint brushes and like stuff.
Palettes.
But still 5 layers is not that much. That's why often I will copy, like if I go back to the gallery, like I have 3 goose here because if I want to start like try something new, then I'll duplicate
Yeah, in case it doesn't work, you can go back to a clean copy.
Because I can't just keep the layers because I don't have that many layers like to work with. But it's really useful in a case like this when I just want to like quickly test things and I don't need to think about like the head. Okay, so I think maybe they need to be a bit further away.
What does?
The bushes.
Ah. I fear we're gonna end up with you just like being like, screw it, and he's in the parking lot, just gray background.
Well, in the actual photo, I go back here. In the actual photo, we just see the grass, but it was kind of dead grass, so it's brown.
Yeah. The it was, I think, March, so or perhaps April, so the grass hadn't grown in yet.
Yeah.
For most people, that might be spring, but for us in Canada, that's like the dregs of winter coming, revealing the dead grass underneath.
That's a great time though, because it's just starting to be warm enough that you can like get out of the car and like without having to like put a jacket on.
Yeah, I mean, I like that kind of like 10 to 15 degrees Celsius kind of weather.
I like 5 to 10.
I don't think most people who are not from northern countries feel that way. Like, even most Americans are going to be like, 45 degrees Fahrenheit is not great. Like, I think we forget how atypical we are as boreal northern folk.
And also like just us specifically. Like,
Yeah, we are as individuals cold loving. We set our AC to like 16 Celsius.
And that's because the AC doesn't go lower than that.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is true.
So I'm gonna try to like do the bushes like really rough like this and see if like I can do like a composition that I like better and if I can get the light better. And if it doesn't work, I might have to go out and like take some pictures to like actually learn how to do it properly instead of like struggling. It's good that I'm like struggling a little bit though, because I have a tendency to like stay in my comfort zone at all times, and it's this way that you get better.
That's true.
Art of Page says, "I'm with you guys on the cold. 18 is a warm day today to me. Buggles of mine out fall closer to the equator survive." I agree. Like I went out for lunch today, and when I left the house, it was 18. And I came back, I was so hot. I was like, I can't live like this. Like this is not. Yeah, it's just not.
I guess I mean our page is from Scotland, so I think they're on the same page as us with like cool weather. That's why when we go on vacation, we always go in the wintertime. Like Italy in January is like just barely
Cold
acceptable.
enough. Yeah, barely acceptable.
We're planning on going to the tropics, to like Singapore and Taiwan and Japan next year in January, and I'm not sure how we're going to manage it because we're both like, even though my family is from there and I've been there several times. Like the idea of like 30 degrees in day out. That's not no es bueno, as they say.
Yeah, I wonder like if we'll get used to it.
I mean, we will, but
Of course we will, but like will we like at the end of our trip like put our hotel room AC to like 23?
no, that's not gonna happen.
I doubt it.
That's so our page agrees that going on winter holidays is much better than summer.
It is more comfortable, and the best thing about it is that it's usually not the high season,
Yeah,
so it is less crowded. Everything is cheaper, and you get overall a lot less like tourists everywhere. So you can go in the more touristy places, and it's not as terrible as like in peak season.
like Venice in November, much better than Venice in like
Yeah.
July.
Like no restaurants are open, but at least you can walk around like in a more manageable crowd.
Yeah, and I mean in Europe you definitely avoid like August where the entire continent is on vacation at the same time.
Yeah.
That's not so much of a thing in North America because North American workers don't get that much vacation time. Though you do get the children off of school.
Yeah.
I mean, are you determined to make the plans detailed? You can do a kind of, impressionistic rough thing.
Yeah, but it still needs to match with the foreground.
Oh, and you're happy with the grass.
Well, not necessarily, but like the goose is gonna be on it. So I could maybe make the goose like and the goose is not done yet, but like I think this is a little bit too much. I don't know.
Well, you can experiment. There's no,
Yeah.
there's no risk. We got a good crowd today. We had
Yeah.
15 people join, 10 people join on Instagram. Currently got 4 on Twitch.
Oh wow.
And on YouTube, I don't know how to check. Oh no, 3 watching now. That's pretty good. That's much higher than the 0 to 1 that we were usually doing.
Yeah.
The Restream app seems to think we have 7 people.
That's true. You can get so much more. Like it's Art of Page says that you can get a lot more for your money outside the holidays, and it's
Yeah, you can get bang for your buck.
yeah.
Cheaper hotels, cheaper flights. Food's the same price, I guess. Restaurants don't raise their prices in August, to my knowledge.
I mean, they might.
Yeah, I don't think most restaurants have the wherewithal to do like spot pricing like that. You gotta reprint the menus and whatnot. Yeah. Our page says that tourist towns definitely do raise the prices.
Yeah.
I guess if you're like Disney World or like, beach town.
I mean, that doesn't surprise me.
Like those little things in Cinque Terre.
Oh
that-
yeah.
They raise their price.
They're also probably not open outside. Though we went there like not during.
But even not during peak hours, they had like 16 busloads of Chinese tourists.
Yeah, and also like almost nothing was open. There was that one like that had like some kind of pizzas in there.
Yeah, and by dep you mean the store.
Yeah.
That's local Montreal slang for a convenience store. So all this talk of travel and food has meant that I've had no choice but to order some food.
Really?
Yep.
What do you get?
Well, I can't be in the kitchen making dinner if I'm, chained to the laptop.
Your life is so hard.
Yeah, I got Catherine attaches an ankle chain to me, and I'm stuck in the streaming room.
Yep.
where I have no other mechanism of sustenance other than Uber Eats. No, we got a coupon for that Chinese place that we like. The one on the one that has the potato dish I like.
Which one is this?
Can buy.
Oh, yeah.
Now we got to get Can buy to sponsor us. Like, stop trying to chase after the Casper mattress and better help people and go for the local Chinese restaurants.
One day we'll make it and we'll have like AG1.
Yeah. Athletic Greens goes great with General Tao's tofu. I guess the local Chinese restaurants in a city that is not even English speaking may not be our best bet for advertising. Not a lot of like, we got people in like Scotland and the US and all that listening. I don't think the local Montreal Chinese restaurant is what they want to be advertising on.
So do I like this better than my old bushes? I'm not sure. What an interesting live stream.
So
I'm like changing my mind like 1,000 times.
Oh, that's just you.
Yeah.
Indecision is your mutant superpower. Unfortunately, the X-Men did not want someone whose power was paralysis.
Yeah.
I will say I'm not a big fan of the golf ball. The physics of it just don't make sense to me. Knock, knock, knock.
There's my...
So what's up? You're leaving some dead air.
What?
You got silent for a bit.
Oh, I'm looking at the painting and like thinking about stuff, and therefore like forget that we have people to entertain.
Oh.
Now, like the line at the bottom is way too flat. It looks weird. Like at the bottom, like the tree line here. Oh.
I'm not sure what you mean by flat.
It's too straight.
Oh, like literally flat, not because before you were talking about colors being flat.
Yeah. That is me not using the right words because I'm thinking about something else. So I'm just kind of mistranslating stuff.
For some reason, I've got the American Dad theme song in my head. It's very distracting.
I don't know what to do. Maybe I could break up the shapes with a couple branches, kind of like this, just to get some like.
Somewhat.
Kind of breaking the shape like a little bit. I keep like stuff like I can't speak today.
You're doing that thing where you start a second sentence
Yeah.
before finishing the first one.
Yeah.
Oh, like branches, like actual tree.
Yeah, just like would it make it like a bit less like I don't know how to say it like break up the shapes that are too regular and just give some like interest and
Yeah, irregularity,
yeah.
which is the wrong word. Oh, someone left a message we should have replied to.
I can't tell if it's just me, but does the goose look kind of angry?
Well,
Yes.
I mean, if you've ever been to Canada and met our
True.
glorious mascot, the Canadian goose, the Canada goose, it is not a friendly creature. They are always angry. We told the story last week on the stream about we were in the parking lot of a like office supply store, a Staples.
Like a big box store, like a huge one.
Yeah, in the suburbs, and a goose had decided to lay its nest like in the middle of the parking lot, and the like male goose, like the husband goose, was physically attacking every car that came near, protecting his wife. And by protecting, I mean like loudly honking. And if you ever have the opportunity to see what the inside of a goose's mouth looked like, it is some like Cthulhu-esque horror.
Yeah.
It doesn't have teeth, but it's got
Okay.
teeth.
Which is exaggerating a little bit. He is pretty chill in the picture. It was in the parking lot. There was no one around. I was sitting in the car, so I was not like disturbing him. So he looked pretty chill. He's very cute. Like look at his little face. They're so cute. I'm gonna try to make mine a bit less angry when I work on his face, because mine is a.
I think it's just the eye shape right now,
Yeah,
unfinished.
I mean, there's not even really an eye shape. Like, there's no eye yet. When you look closely, there's just like
Well, speaking of looking closely,
emptiness.
Art Page just mentioned that knowing they have teeth is a fact. He could have gone to bed without knowing.
Is it like ducks?
It is like ducks. They've got like little barbed thingies on
Yeah.
their beak. I can't show a picture on the stream, but like if you Google it, it is some eldritch horror.
They are in general pretty aggressive, though.
Yeah.
Like they're not. Like other goose, I think, are mostly like.
Well, I think all geese are kind of like aggressive. Like that's why there's Goose Simulator, the game.
Yeah, and I know, like I've heard, like he says that sounds like they're like our swans, but a bit more aggressive. Like swans are also not like a friendly bird, but Canada geese are like known for their like
Ornery kind of nature.
yeah.
And the thing is, swans tend to like be individual couples or small groups. Canada geese, you'll see 300 of them. Like not always. Sometimes they're small groups, but like they do congregate. And
Not always though. Like they do when they migrate, I think.
no, in Ontario, especially if you like where they nest, there's like dozens of them, and then when they cross the street, it's like a caravan that takes 22 minutes.
They're so cute though.
They are very cute, but like they'll bite. They're not like aggressive like a tiger or something, but they're not like docile like a duck.
Yeah. We were in Versailles, I don't know, in June, in May.
Yeah.
May. And there was like geese. There were like all kinds of birds. There were swans. Like we're in the garden, so there's like big like kind of pools in the garden of Versailles. And there was a swan. He was super chill, and I could touch his butt, which I was so happy because I'd never touched a swan before, and he was super soft.
There was also a Canada goose there,
Yeah.
but you could not pet him.
No,
Yeah,
the swan was chill.
Art Page was talking about how the public parks have swans, and
Yeah.
we don't have that so much in Canada, but in the US they do.
I've seen one in London.
Like London, England?
Yeah. When I went with my sister in 2008.
I've seen them in Boston and Chicago as well, where like the parks will have like a little swan nesting thing.
I remember I think it was the first one I saw was in London. Like I'd never seen a swan in person, and it was like in a bush. Like, and he was not happy to see us because I think what we did would qualify to like mess with him. Like we're trying to like go see a swan, which we did not appreciate. But I've never seen a swan in person.
Yeah, swans may or may not be chill, but Catherine and her sister definitely are not.
That's a true fact.
They will be very excited by this new kind of bird, and like, did you see what Art Page said? Apparently, all swans in the UK are owned by the Crown.
Really? Huh, I did not know that.
So they're property of our King, Charles III Rex.
Well, it was in 2008, so it was
Lizzie baby.
Liz, yeah.
Liz
Liz
2
Swan.
Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of stuff in the UK where like they still have crown lands in a way that we don't.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure we have government land.
Yeah.
Parks.
But like they're not. There's not anymore, to my knowledge, anything that's owned by the Crown that's not owned by the government.
Mm. Oh yeah, of course.
Whereas in the UK, there's things that are owned by the Crown, but not owned by like the state of the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. But like we used to have that, like Rupert's Land, which later became the Hudson Bay Territory, was
I've never heard of that.
all of northern Quebec, northern Ontario, and almost all of the West was called Rupert's Land. It was named after Prince Rupert, who I think was the Crown Prince of something. And that was gifted to the Hudson Bay Company, which administered it until like the 1870s, when bits of it were given to Canada.
And then they became shitty department store, and then they closed.
Yeah. Well, the Hudson Bay Company was like doing fur trapping, and they would like fund fur trappers to go in the bush and trap furs. But then those fur trappers needed supplies, so the Hudson Bay Company ran depots selling items that settlers and trappers would want. And eventually they did less of the trapping and more of the running of the stores, and turned into the world's shittiest department store by the early 2000s.
I worked there for a bit.
It wasn't as shitty back then.
I mean, it was starting to.
Yeah. But like the Bay in 2000 was not nearly as bad as the Bay in 2025.
No, for sure.
Oh, we got a crowd today.
Yeah.
The Instagram thing is I can't tell if people leave, but at least they're coming in briefly. And we got upwards of single digits on Twitch and YouTube, which sounds like very little, but
for us, it's an accomplishment.
Yeah, we like the first day we did this, we had like one person, and it might have been me.
It was probably you.
Oh, there's no way to tell. I can't tell if these numbers include like being logged in as the account itself, and I don't really want to check because that would be kind of depressing. It is what it is.
Okay, I'm starting to like these bushes more than the previous ones. Okay. I like the left side. The right side is only sport. It's a little bit flat, but the left side there's kind of like the color.
Well,
here.
I almost like the version with the blue tint at the bottom better because it looks like there's weather. You get what I'm saying?
Like the one where you see the iPad
Yeah.
instead of just the image.
Because it feels like there's a storm a brewing. Whereas the one on the storm's already passed in the one in the preview.
Yeah.
And I know that's just a like artifact of the
Yeah.
the coloration, but
I could add a little bit of color. I like those kind of muted colors, but I'm drab and peaheny, so you know.
I'm
Not a
a
surprise.
fan of dark and stormy.
So I will agree that I'm also a fan of that. When I work during the day, I often put like just thunderstorm and rain noise because I like it.
There used to be a website that was. I mean, I guess YouTube does it, but like there was a white noise website that did specifically different kinds of thunderstorms
Yeah.
that I used to like, with the like visuals of rain on a window.
Yeah, I probably have like 2 or 3 tabs of that currently in my browser. I also use that because when I work in my day job, people don't need to know that, but um, I'm connected to a VPN to work remotely. And if my computer falls asleep, I get disconnected because that kind of cuts the internet, I guess, and then I get kicked off the VPN. So when I go to lunch, in order for my computer not to fall asleep, instead of like actually tweaking the settings and then fixing it, I just put like a 10-hour video of like a storm, and then my computer doesn't fall asleep. I could just fix the issue and like set up my settings properly, but that's what I do.
That's preposterous. There's no way you can fix the settings. You have to use the 10-hour video.
Yeah. What's up with us?
So we got a automatic feeder that feeds our cat Woodhouse at 8 o'clock. So it is now 8:07. He's eaten his fill, and now he's coming to bitch and moan.
Our page says it's so easy to change the power saving settings as well. I know. I tried and then it didn't work, and then I just need to do it and I don't because that's how I am.
And there's no way I can do it for you, because if I like the moment I like try to tell you what to do on the computer, you like get mad and
You did that last time, and then for some reason, oh no, it's when I changed my laptop, then the settings changed and I did not fix them again. I tried, but it didn't work, and now I'm like, fuck it.
oh. This is kind of fitting that Art Page is giving you tech support, because he gave me some. Because we have a similar printer to what he's got, and I did not know the settings in the Canon layout app for printing.
To be fair, the Canon app is just like terrible.
Yes, but he did give me some good advice on how to preview
Yeah.
different color modes and whatnot.
It's like they made this app in like 1998 and
Well,
they never touched it again.
I find that a lot of software made by Asian companies is really bad by our standards. Like what like a Japanese or Korean or Chinese audience is expecting from is very different from what like we expect. Like if you look at Japanese TV, it's full of like, it's confusing as hell. It's like epilepsy inducing. And we want our stuff to be like Apple and not like, a casino.
I've always find it weird, specifically like Japanese TV, given that usually the like kind of Japanese like design.
You think of like the
like
minimalist Zen
thing and super nice, and then like you turn on the TV and it's just like pop up and colors and
So
it's
from,
such a contrast.
I was reading about this, and apparently like the minimalist like Zen kind of design totally is a thing,
Yeah.
but it codes to the Japanese people as pretentious.
But when you go in stores, that's what you see.
Depends on the store. Only on high-end stores. If you're at like Yodobashi Camera, you don't see that.
That's true.
So like, what we think of as Japanese design, they think of as hoity-toity design. So if you want to be like man of the people, unpretentious, like the North American way to do it is to wear a baseball hat and drink beer and burp or whatever, and the Japanese way to do it is to be like epilepsy-inducing. So I mean, it's kind of like we have a little bit of that here too, with like think of the aesthetics of a Brooklyn art gallery versus Newsmax. The like roughness of the design is like almost a plus to give the like socio-political point of view you want to be giving.
Oh, our page says that talking about the Canon software. Canon software actually was surprisingly easy. I went to a print shop here to learn about printing before one.
Oh yeah, like professional software generally is mind-numbingly complicated. But he definitely has a lot more experience than I do with the Canon software, which I did not find intuitive. Even though I am like, I work in tech in my day job, and I'm like sitting at a command line 24/7, or at least 12/7.
At least.
And but like a badly made visual app is just not my cup of tea. Like, it's not how I think. If the Canon software only had a command line interface and I had the documentation of what the various commands do, then I'd be good. But yeah, okay. Our page just said that we need videos to learn from them, and that is the one thing I cannot do.
Yeah.
I am unable to learn from videos. I need like a 400-page printed manual that I'll put in the bathroom, and
That's true.
over the course of 6 weeks of digestion, we'll figure it out. But now that everything is video based on the internet, it's problematic for me. Like, I'm a tech guy, but I'm an old school tech guy. Pre-AI, pre-video. Just a green terminal and a dial-up modem.
Arthur is asking you a question.
Oh. Well, I'm having browser issues, so give me a second.
He says, have you tried playing with the relative colorimetric setting?
I have not, because we have done very little in-house printing since the last time we talked with you. First vacations, then day jobs, and then we've done a little bit of in-house printing, but not enough to play with the colorimetric settings on any kind of regularity.
Good job. I refuse.
Yeah, we don't even have the printer software installed on your computer.
No.
Only on mine.
Yeah.
I may have to duck out shortly because my highest priority is obtaining this Chinese food, which will be arriving in the next 10 minutes. Though it may not be, given the map where I see the Uber driver is. He's going up the mountain for some reason.
Our page says, like, if we need some hand holding.
That is something that we will definitely be needing in the future.
We might take you up on that offer.
Yeah. Yeah, he also suggested doing it on a stream together, if people would find it interesting. And I'm like, I don't know. I have no idea if people even find this interesting. Doesn't stop us, but
be like, that could be fun.
Both sides in our studios printing dueling printers.
With a live stream on like the printing that takes forever.
While like banjo music plays in the background. Ding 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 ding.
No, but that could be a good like peek of like behind the scenes of like
inside the printer studio.
Test printing, stuff like that.
Yeah, I agree. We should do more.
Because you always like bug me to do more behind the scenes stuff.
Yeah,
I think that could be a good one to do.
The day we have to replace the ink cartridges, we can like do a live stream of me on Amazon looking for replacement ink and swearing like a sailor because it's so expensive.
And then like you like just buying a new printer.
Yeah.
Out of frustration.
Oh, how many times have we had printer troubles and like I'm like, okay, we could just buy a new printer. We don't need this is not so much for the art printer, but like we have a laser printer in our office that was like spewing yellow, like bile on every sheet of paper, and I had to like open it up and like debug which toner was blah 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 blah, and I was like, okay, for like $300, we could just get a different printer.
That makes me think of when I was a teenager. Um, my mom at some point like dropped a carton of milk, um, like on the floor, and it went everywhere, like under the fridge and behind the fridge, and it's milk, so we absolutely need to clean it because it's gonna like um,
Stink.
stink. And I remember her telling me like I consider that maybe it would be easier to sell the house. Always makes me think of that.
Yeah, in my more filthy bachelor days, there's a lot of like pots and pans and drawers and stuff that I have thrown away rather than cleaning. Oh, our page said that it's been a good fun vibe, and I'm like, I agree.
Thank you.
Having somebody to chat with that actually comments is. Oh no, we got the Streamaboo guy now.
Oh yeah.
This Streamaboo spam has been our most loyal
Every week.
every week. Report spam. Is he a spam, a scam, or a bot?
Yeah, we do love Streamaboo.
How do you delete him?
I don't know. Like I think you reported them last time.
Yeah, well, I've reported him every week
Okay.
for the last 6 weeks.
I was so concerned the first time you reported them because I saw the email of like you've been like reported or something, and I thought that like we were reported for something, and I was like, I don't how
Okay, I've already blocked him.
good.
I wish I could delete him from the chat, though. I don't know how to do that.
Yeah, maybe you can. Are you logged in Twitch in our account?
I have.
Okay, because I'm not like I'm logged in Twitch, but my personal account, so I can like make sure that this is
Yeah, you're
live.
good. Yeah,
So I don't have any like control on the Twitch.
it's done. He's been reported. He's been banned.
Amazing.
He's bland. It's a different guy each time.
Yeah.
Yeah, Stu's saying that message is still visible. I do not know how to delete the message. I only know how to block the guy. And he's been blocked from Twitch now. I can whisper him. I don't know what that means.
One day we'll learn.
Truth be told, I have never used Twitch before streaming on Twitch. I am on the right account, yeah. I hope y'all didn't hear my phone. That was...
I heard it.
Ban. There we go. I blocked him but didn't ban him.
Ah.
My phone rang to tell me that the Chinese food is here. I did not know that there was a semantic difference between blocking and banning on Twitch, which is what I get for never having used Twitch before. Instagram and YouTube are things I've used, but not Twitch. Because I'm not a 13-year-old gamer, right?
You're most definitely not.
I was under the impression that Twitch was just for like streaming games and calling each other slurs. I didn't know that there was like, serious and responsible people on here.
Okay. Do we like those bushes better or The previous version. Let's see. Oh, definitely the new ones. This is stupidly flat. I hate it. Okay. We're back to this. Yes. Still a lot of work, but I think it's better. Oh.
Stu's gonna head to bed. So good night. Good night. Hopefully we'll see you at a future chat.
Oh, thank you so much. That's so nice. Well, have a good night, and we'll talk soon.
I wish we could get our Instagram comments showing along with the other comments.
I know. Instagram sucks.
Instagram does suck. It's where most of our audience is, which is unfortunate.
Yeah.
So we should probably look into using Facebook Live as well.
Yeah, but that would need to
spend upwards of single dollars.
Yeah, we just need to upgrade our restream plan to be able to add the Facebook. But that might be worth it, actually. Like, I think.
It may be. We can also dump Twitch.
I think we should not dump Twitch.
I'm kidding. I know. I was just joking because you were a 12-year-old boy who calls people slurs on the internet. Like I thought Twitch was for playing Xbox and like shouting at people from other countries.
It's also for drawing like animes.
Yeah, I'm not a weeb either. I believe that's the term of art. If that's a slur, I'm sorry. I won't use it again.
Well, I'm glad. I kind of like struggle with the bushes, but I think I'm in a much better spot, which makes me quite happy that like the struggles have not been in vain. That was hard to say. I don't know why.
You're a little tongue twisted today.
Yeah. There's days like this.
Yeah, especially in the second language, there's days where you're like, spouting Shakespeare, no problem. And then days where like the simplest sentences, like your tongue just doesn't want to do it.
Yeah.
I have that problem. Well, I have the latter happen to me in French all the time. Rarely do I have days where I'm speaking fluently.
But I just got a warning that my iPad is now low battery, so that might be a good.
Now that we're low on energy but high on Chinese food, perhaps this is the time to call it a day.
I always forget to charge my iPad on like Thursdays, and it was at 34 earlier, so like I plugged it until like last minute. But
you can't keep it plugged in during the thing?
No, because it needs to be plugged in Connecto in order to like be able to.
Oh, you need your little USB dongle to hook it up to the stream. Yeah.
Connecto is this little robot that I use to like put my plug my iPad, my computer with like HDMI to be able to like stream it. And with a little face, so we called him Connecto.
You also got some other branded stuff in the same like product line.
Yes.
You got a phone charger.
Like little robot face. I'm sold.
Ugreen knows how to make some cute electronics. So I guess we're gonna call it a day. Thank you everybody who joined. Yeah. All of you, the way more than a normal week or previous weeks. Check out our store at theuglycat.com. We got some new prints up recently and more coming in the coming weeks. And mash the subscribe button, as the children say.
Smash, I think you have to say.
No, just mash it. If you
like
smash
potatoes.
it, you might break it. I'm like one step away from calling everybody fam or chat, so let's...
You'll get there.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was super fun. So we'll be back next week. So have a good week, everyone, and yeah.
Same stream time, same stream channel.
Yep. Bye.
Bye-bye.